dun dun dun. Do, do, do. Hey guys, Fusebox here, and welcome to the stream. Um, Today we're going to be talking about the absolute insanity that was. Oh, hey Blabbers. So we're going to be talking about the absolute insanity that was Black Ops Cold War Zombies reveal. It's pretty nuts. A lot to talk about. Where should I begin? Do you want me to begin with storyline or gameplay? Because I'm gonna be honest, there is a chance I pre-order now. Just by what they revealed this week alone. It's a worthy investment. Oh, and by the way, we're playing Nacht der Untoten because the new map, the new games map, it's sort of gameplay. Okay, so we'll talk about gameplay first. Well, that's good segue for what I'm going to talk about right now. I will take that. So Black Ops Cold War is going to basically have the first map is called Die Maschine. I think I talked about that from the leaks earlier on while I was talking about the new game the first time. But Die Maschine is going to take place as a revisit to Nacht der Untoten, but it's not really Nacht. It seems more like a... like, it looks like Nacht, but the inside of the map is seemingly more along the lines of, like, a new map. It just has the same aesthetic as Nacht. See, it is Nacht der Untoten, because... what's his face? Craig Houston, the writing director for Zombies, confirmed that it's Nacht der Untoten, but it's not like the BO4 maps where they're just kind of expansions. It seems more like the new map takes precedence, but Nacht is there just to be like a centerpiece, just to be like, hey, you remember playing here once? This was cool. But, like, all these decayed areas, there are a lot more of them. It's very interesting. It's actually very, very interesting. I'm fascinated to see how it turns out. But they have done so much, and they're all things I'm happy about. So number one, because this game... so they confirmed something that I really wanted them to say, and it's basically, after the end of Tag der Toten, if you go back, I did a whole video where I played through the final part of the Easter egg, did the cutscene, broke down the whole cutscene. You can watch that whole thing there if you want. It's probably not going to be linked on this video specifically, but you can check that out. But basically, at the end of Tag der Toten, our main 8, I guess, characters, really 4, but they're like, you know, the old ones and the young ones, so time travel's a fun thing. Anyway, they all died and sacrificed their lives to destroy the multiverse, to basically condense the multiverse down and banish everything that we had played through in the past to the dark ether. And Samantha and Eddie got to go free after that. By the way, do you mind using the greeting I used today? Do you mind me using the greeting I used today? No, I don't care. People call me that. People say stuff like that to me all the time. So let's see. Do I buy the Kuda? I mean, I could. I like the KN better because it's got more ammo and lasts a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna wait for the KN. Anyway, so I like what they're doing because basically, and this does relate to gameplay, it is part of story, but basically what happened was because this new game is taking place where the zombie outbreak is sort of starting later on in the timeline, the aesthetics of things are changing, and that's what I'm really excited about. So, like, you know how perk bottles, right? When you buy a perk, it's a bottle. It's a glass bottle. You've seen me play through maps before, so if you haven't played Zombies and you've watched any of the streams, you probably should know by now how that all works. But anyway, what's interesting is in this new game, if you go watch the trailers, you'll see this too, but perks are now in cans. We finally got the update. We're not in the early 1900s anymore. We have perk cans, which they look sick, by the way. The redesigns on all the perks look fantastic, and anybody who tells you otherwise does not appreciate art. They're reflective. Oh, that's probably not good. They're reflective, they're really pretty looking, and my personal favorite, actually, the perk machine for Quick Revive looks stunning. I'm an art buff, you know, I like kind of artsy stuff, so when I see stuff that looks really, really good like that, I can't help but comment on how well done it is. And truly it is. It's fantastically well done. You would not believe how pretty it is. All the machines look really, really cool. Have you heard of Core Games? No. I have not heard of Core Games. Yeah, but they look fantastic. The updated models, everything looks stunning. The new Wonder Weapon and the weapon rarity system, that got added. So, in the trailer, we do see the new Wonder Weapon. I haven't played Moon in a while, so referencing Moon would be kind of hard. But if you go back and watch some of my Moon videos, I think I did have the wave gun at one point or another. If not, I will play Moon at some point and show it off. But basically, there's the Wonder Weapon on Moon called the wave gun, and then there's a weapon called the jet gun as well. And if you kind of combine the two, it looks like the... Did you see this? Yes, I saw what you sent me, Blabbers. I did see the Soviet anthem in English that you sent me. Very cool. Anyway. Yeah, so... It was really neat. So yeah, the new Wonder Weapon looks super cool. But what they added, and what I really like, and I'm hoping the system works how I think it's gonna, there is a, as Treyarch has described it, weapon rarity system that's being added to this game. Now, weapon rarities are nothing new. We've seen them in Warzone, we saw them in Blackout. Well, we didn't really see them in Blackout, but we saw them in Warzone. And yeah, I don't really like the Warzone player base on multiplayer, but the Warzone mechanics are not bad. So, bringing that into Zombies is a pretty good idea. I'll take that. So anyway, I'll tell you about that then. I guess I'm buying all my perks first then, which is fine. Crap. That's good. So yeah, what you really want to do, or what I really like, is they're introducing weapon rarities. And weapon rarities will basically allow for... Do you still dislike the fact that you could climb a bus, but could barely get 2 feet off the ground when you jump? For the Cold War Alpha, yeah, it was kind of bothersome that I could climb that frickin' bus. It did kind of weird me out that was a thing, but it's sort of a testy physics engine that they have. Like, I like it. I like the movement in the game. I think it feels really, really cool. I definitely think it's a step up from Modern Warfare. Oh, well, that is not what we wanted at all. Awesome. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Because I can get Jug, Quick Revive, and Double Tap and Speed Cola. I don't know. I like the engine. I like what they did. Looking back at it. It was a little annoying, but again, that was an alpha, so you can't base your opinions off of that stuff alone. Because if I did, then I'd be no better than the people hating on the game needlessly, so... Because the game's in alpha, so I mean, alpha testing is naturally going to be a little bit buggier than your beta testing. What do you dislike? I don't really like the multiplayer maps. I like Satellite, but I don't really like the other two. I think the other two are a little bit bad in comparison, but the zombies stuff they revealed was really good. I am disappointed we're not getting a zombies beta after the catastrophe of Black Ops 4. Oh. I didn't see that coming at all. Hello. Lunge. Knife lunge. Even Moscow? Dude, Moscow was a bad map. Yeah, Moscow was trash. It wasn't well built. What can I say? You know, I appreciate Soviet Soviet propaganda, but... And I like that it had a zombies Easter egg in it, but I don't think it was a good map. Oh, yes! That's what we want. We've experienced proper socialist reform. Okay, now we just Speed Cola and Quicker Buy. By the way, with Unquenchable, we're buying Mule Kick, because I want to have... I have a plan. I have a very good plan. Yeah, Moscow was not a good map. You go and look back, it was bad. Holy crap! I took a lot of damage there. God, easy there, Buckle. Yeah, but Satellite was really, really good. Satellite felt fantastic as a multiplayer map, but the rest of them, in core, I didn't play the big ground war style maps. I didn't play those because I'm not a big ground war guy. I don't really like ground war. Never really have. I mean, I know it's not ground war, but it's... No. As Soviet... Well, I could never compare to Lord Stalin. You know, I am mere small village leader compared to the mighty Russian embassy of Stalin. Holy crap. They're getting a lot faster now. Yeah, but back to what I was saying. No, I really genuinely do think that the zombies mode looks good, and if you are a zombies fan, I would recommend buying the game because it looks sizably better than Black Ops 4. Will it be? And I said this in Discord. I was talking to some of the guys I play zombies with in a Discord server the other day, and there was a discussion basically going on about our thoughts on Cold War. And some people, I won't name names, disliked the game. They didn't think the trailer looked good. They thought it looked really bad. I disagreed with that entirely. and I got a little heated talking about it too. I was pretty upset, genuinely. Because I think the game looks fantastic. I think it looks comparable to Black Ops 3. I don't think it looks as good as Black Ops 3, but I think it looks comparable. Especially from a storytelling perspective. It is head and shoulders. No, I'm not taking Deadshot. Lord Stalin versus the guy who was a person who took over Russia. Who was the person who took over Russia in World War I? Who is a better leader? Ooh. We're not going to talk about that. We don't speak of that. Stop! Give me junk, bro! Come on! Might be in need of a better gun soon. Yeah. No, in Minecraft world. Oh. No torture in Minecraft. Oh. I didn't catch it. I'm sorry. Where? Oh, they're coming from the upstairs. These boys are running. They're hoofing it. When you need some help to get by. I don't want to hit the box for fear that I could get the wonder weapons. Because I really don't want that. Crap. When you need some help to get by. Something to make you feel strong. What form of communism do you choose for Commicraft, to be honest? I don't know. Proper socialism? Well, no. See, I can't remember the name of it. Like the one where the government controls all, and the people are just subjects of the government. That one. Except I am the government! And I got Jug! Happy face. Actually, that's funny! These perks were confirmed to be returning in that I have right now. Now, I did want to talk about something I think is really, really cool, and I want to hear everybody's everybody's opinions on this. So if you're not here for the live stream, I know you are blabbers, but like for anybody that's not, and you decide to watch this video, comment down below your thoughts on this next part and what you hope to see, what you hope they do with this. So basically, they removed the perk limit, number one. So the new, for Black Ops Cold War, there will no longer be a perk limit. But what they also added, and I find this amazing, upgradable perks. So every perk you get from now on will essentially have a skill tree associated with it. And that skill tree will translate to the perks. So I'm assuming, and this is again an assumption, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm assuming you buy the upgrade in-game with points, like you return to the perk machine, buy the upgrade, and then just keep going. And what I'm... Oh! 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 I'm sorry, I can't talk about communism right now. I've been waiting all week to discuss this frickin' game, man. Crap. Okay, now we can buy perks. Please give me double tap. Give me double tap. Double tap right now. No. Damn it. When are you doing Comicraft again? You know, I should be doing it soon. I don't know though, because I kind of want to do Among Us. I've been thinking about doing Among Us. Because I have Steam, I just don't use it, because I can't really, like, do much on my PC. But Among Us is a $4 game, and it's pretty small, so... Oh, that's fine, alright. Maybe I'll have all you guys on there at some point, all the subs. We'll do a sub game. Yes! We have the power of God. Okay, so we need to get, like, more than 4,000 points, because we need to buy a third gun. Apart from these guns. That we already have, because we want to replace this Kuda with a Wonder Weapon, and then we want to have the Wonder Weapon... Well, then we want to have, like... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if we're not going down. Oh no, we definitely do, because we don't want it to be our mule kick gun. In case we do go down, because we have quick revive, so... Yeah, but the perk system is getting overhauled with upgrades. As far as I know. So, what it seems like, or what a lot of speculation is that they're going to be doing, is basically they're going to have you be able to buy a perk, and then return to that perk and buy an upgrade. But the upgrades, at least I know myself and like a few other people I've seen online have speculated that all the upgrades will be are other perks effects. So like Juggernog, for instance, is your health upgrade, but PhD Flopper, which hasn't been around in zombies for a long time, but if I ever get to play customs, I can show it off. Basically what PhD does is it negates explosive damage. So a PhD gets rid of your explosive damage, and then you have, honestly hate people who base all Black Ops games as worse than BO4 when they only play B. I refuse to watch content BO2, BO1, BO2, BO3. I don't think there's anybody out there like that. If there is, they're crazy, but okay. Mule kick. Yeah, boys, that's the wrong perk. Oh, sick! We can get another perk. What are we gonna get, boys? Thoughts in the comments. Never mind, we got stamina up. Oh my god, that's so OP. I don't want to pick that up yet. Holy crap. No, I had a friend who's like this, and I honestly believed him until I watched you. Well, I mean, this is the superior game. Flat out facts. There isn't a game that beats out BO3. Period. There just isn't. Grab this. That'll be my mule kick weapon. That way we can trade out the Kuda for a wonder weapon if we get the great power. Yes. Yo, what's good, Rob? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Now, if I get monkeys or anything other than the thunder gun, I can't take it. Who's keeping score? The man who does my thumbnails. What a legend. There will be many, many that I have that I have him do by the time we get Cold War releasing. At least that's my plan. I hope. Ha! Do not scare me. You do not scare moi. A certain je ne sais quoi. Haha, you got stabby. Me stab you. You die. Can't take that. It's against the law. Law of the land. I can take that. That can't be pack-a-punched, so now we have 4 guns. Can't take that. If you're doing Among Us tomorrow or Sunday, can I play? Oh, I can play. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see, because I'm going to be... I know if you go watch Sam's channel, Locity, he's been asking me to do it. He has a group of people that do it. But if we end up needing more people for that, I will let you know. But really, Sunday, I'm hoping to be able to do it Sunday. I have to stop and go pick up some... like a Steam gift card or something so that I can pay for the game. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm one of those people who doesn't actually buy, like, who doesn't put down like a credit card or something on their account. If you do and there is room, I'm your... What? Yeah. Yeah. I read that wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I'll see if there's room. If not, I'll do it the week after. I'll see what I can do about having a sub game, because I mean, I like playing with you guys. You guys are fun. I'd like to have a fun time on stream. I'll probably stream it. Not record it because I don't have the... Alright. Double the points. Double my points, will you? I tell you something. Still not the right gun. It has to be the wonder weapon, otherwise we can't keep going. Wow, 4 likes. If you got a grandmother that likes watching zombies content, get her over here. Just to 5 pity likes. Stop teasing me! That gun's awesome! Pack-a-punched. Yeah, but D Machina, let me go back to talking about the actual map. I really want to play with you, and cause you have known me for a while, you should... No! No! Before I deleted them so you know how I sound. Uh-huh. Sure. Fog. Ah! Do not touch my butt. Oh crap. Sniper gang. Sniper gang. Where we at? Penetration multi-kill. Ah! Wow, that really does kill all 3. I remember this thing was amazing in multiplayer, by the way. I mean, it is one of the worst specialists in zombies. When is Cold War coming out? November 13th. I don't know if I'm gonna... Like... I haven't decided if I want to pre-order and then buy the, pre-order, like, the crossplay edition, or just buy it for PC. I'd probably go for PC. Like, if I get my PC before November 13th, I'll probably just buy it then. Give me the Thunder Gun! I swear. This game hates me. I can kill a few of these. Oh, that's a carpenter. Just leave the one. Yeah, sorry I'm streaming later today, by the way. It wasn't on purpose. It was, I had to work, and then I had schoolwork to do. And, yeah. Was not the plan. My birthday is this month. Oh! I mean, when it's your birthday, if I'm streaming, I'll say happy birthday. Well, even if I'm not, you know, if I'm around and you just tell me, I'll say happy birthday. I mean, unless I'm at work, in which case I'll say it later when I see it for the first time. I'm not a dick. I have to make the Discord video soon because I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed. So I won't be able to talk for like a week straight. Which means probably no video the week I get them removed. So I'll probably have to do the Discord video by then. Just to make sure that I can communicate with you guys and tell you when the video is coming out. The next like stream or whatever. I might still like play games, I just won't be able to talk. So that sucks. Yeah. I got one, it's like in the back of my mouth, but it's like poking through the gum. So I got like a little sideways fang back there, it's pretty neat. It's not fun though. Okay, now that I've wasted all my points and my time. Is there a Bowie knife on this map? That is a negatory. You should do a stream on you doing the Chronicles EE. What Chronicles EE? October 21st. Oh, jeez, man. Oh, it'll be before then. That's like around Halloween. Yeah, no. I mean to say, like, I'll have to do the Discord video within, like, the next week or two, because then I'm gonna have to get my teeth removed. Hence why I'm streaming late today. I had to work extra, because now I have to make extra money. Ah, the life of a... struggling artiste. Holy crap! Uh-oh. That's bad. Well, we just lost Mule Kick. Which sucks. Hopefully we get the Thunder Gun this hit. Oh, you mean like Ascension? Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to, like, I've done most of them. I've never done Shang. Probably because Shang sucks. It's like the worst map ever, in my opinion. It's one of the worst Easter eggs. Maybe I go over here. Do the old school knocked strat. That's what you used to do back in World at War, boys. You used to sit back here, ADS, and pray. Although you had the MG42 back then, so it was a little bit different. A little bit of a different animal. To play Nacht der Untoten. I will probably be around for years trying my best. Yeah, you just gotta, like, I mean, where am I at? I'm at like 128 subs now. I have been on YouTube for 4 years. I have... And I still have less subs than, like, some of your small channels. Like, I don't even have enough subs to have a bronze play button. That's not even a physical thing. They just say, oh, congrats, bronze play button. You get a smiley face. As they piss on your grave. Ah! I made it. Come on, give me the thunder gun so I can get rid of the Kuda. Crap. I need perks. Give me Jug at least. That's bad. Come on, go, 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 go. Give me the thunder gun. Uh-oh. Ah! Spray and pray. This gun can still kill, right? Hey, it can. That'll slow him down. After this game, do you care if I join you, or are you just trying to do solo? I'm trying to leave after this game. I'm going to sleep. I gotta work in the morning. I'm lucky I have 10 subs first 2 months. I forgot how many subs I have now. Drug! Don't be creeping up on me now. Oh. I gotta go to sleep, dude. Like, seriously. If only I was playing Horizon Rock. If only. Well, we got 2 perks now. So at least there's that. We can use the Kuda. Oh, we got 5 pity likes! I didn't even notice! Woo! 5 likes! I love that. You love to see that. I have 13 subs, and I have been here for like 6 months. I'm super lucky, honestly. Most people, I think, get 5 or 6 subs in 6 months. I had 12 in, and then I didn't get any more for a long time. Whoa! Well, that was not my intention. What did I use? I didn't use that much stuff, it's fine. It's all good. I'm not upset. Okay, I'm a little upset, but I don't really care. I'll go play something else for... actually... 39 minutes. I mean, I'll just talk about the game in the menu and stuff. It's fine. I should have ended the stream when I got 3 hit. Ooh! Ooh, aw. Ooh, aw. Ooh, aw. All of those things are good. Okay, Mind Blown doesn't help me at all. Oh, immolations are always good. Always helpful. I don't think I had any crawl spaces. I'm not gonna use any of those, though. Well, I'm gonna go back to my basic pack up here. Did I mess you up? No, it wasn't your fault. I shouldn't have died early on. It just sort of happened. These are screenshots from the originals, I think. Or are they? Is this remastered Kino or classic Kino? I cannot tell. Origins, that's the old one, because Dempsey doesn't look like that. Wait, did they not have images back then of the map? I don't think they did, because Moon did not look like that. Yeah, the only map I haven't beaten is Shang. Anyway, now that I'm here, let me actually talk about what I think about the game. What are these people doing? Zombies. Offline. Buggy. Yo, how does he get one from Victus? I want one of the Victus calling cards. Where do you get the Victus ones? Oh, probably from supply drops. Oh, man. Did I have any crawl space? Let me see. That's another thing. We don't know if these are coming back. Oh, I had 3. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, the trailer looked awesome. Gameplay-wise, I think everything that they showed off looked really, really good. I think that Zombies looks fantastic. Also, though, this was the thing that really got me hyped, was the beginning. They played the intro cinematic for the map. And the intro starts off, and there's this woman, and she walks into a phone booth and types 5 numbers into the phone booth. And she calls Weaver from Black Ops 1. Now, those 5 numbers will be important in a minute. Who's your favorite character, Fuse? Favorite of all of the characters in Zombies, I would probably have to say... that's tough. It's between Primus Dempsey, because I really like Primus Dempsey, or the Weasel from Mob. Well, not even. Like, I like the Mob of the Dead crew a lot, but I prefer Primus overall. I really do, because they had more time to develop. It's probably Primus Dempsey or, yeah, honestly, Primus Dempsey or maybe Primus Richtofen? I really like Primus Richtofen. Honestly, it goes back and forth. I like them both. They're really cool. They have a lot of depth to them. I like the other 2 members of Primus, I just don't like them as much. Like, Takio's cutscene in Zetsubo is really, really cool, but I don't like it as much as the DE or, the DE cutscene. I think the Gorod cutscene is one of my favorites too, but again, the DE cutscene I really like because it's my 2 favorite characters, so I guess that's probably the best way I can describe it. Anyway, out of the Black Ops 3 ones, if I were going of all time, it'd probably be Blood of the Dead, because that's just so messed up. That map is so messed up at so many levels. Fuse, when you do the ending, can you tell the other viewers that I said bye? I mean, sure. Yeah, I guess I could. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so, basically, with Cold War, The woman types the numbers in, and Weaver addresses her as Sam. And she has all this information on the zombie outbreak and stuff, and she is very concerned about what's going on. And at the end of her little speech to Weaver, where she tells him about the undead plague and the whole thing with Die Maschine, you should go watch the intro cinematic and the trailer if you haven't already, if you're a fan of the franchise or just want to get into it, because it's basically the beginning of the new story. But, holy crap, that girl is Samantha Maxis, and if you watched my video on the Tag der Toten cutscene, you would know she and young Eddie, Richtofen's pure soul, like his uncorrupted self, were the only two survivors of the end of Black Ops 4. They were the only two people who survived the cataclysm that was BO4 Zombies. So, honestly, it was pretty insane, just thinking back on it. But, I mean, holy crap. The reason we know that it's Samantha Maxis is, first of all, she's called Sam. Second of all, people took shots of her from in-game and compared them to her in the current thing. Hey, this is Cat. Sup, Cat? Yeah, they took shots of Samantha and compared her to the girl who shows up in the cutscene, and they look like the same character. One just looks like an older version of the other. And most important of all, to me, the numbers she types on the phone, if you've ever seen like an old phone before, I know some people don't really have that because they, well, I mean, it is on iPhones and stuff too, and Android phones. So if you look at a like phone keypad, underneath numbers, there's always 3 letters. Well, if you spell the letter, well, if you take the numbers she typed in and spell them out, they spell Maxis. So they spell Maxis, which was her last name from the previous story. I'm just on my PC right now. Okay, Kat. But yeah, it's super cool what they're doing with her. I'm very excited for the storyline that they're going to tell. Because the story after now is basically Sam and Eddie escaped the end of the multiverse where everybody died, or were quote-unquote banished to the dark ether. We don't really know if that means death or just kind of imprisonment forever. But what's essentially happening now is this new world that we're exploring. Seemingly, rifts are opening up. They're calling them outbreak zones, but I prefer to call them rifts, because it seems like they're cracks in reality that lead back to the dark ether, where this new unified singular universe is being sort of like blasted with energy from the stuff we saw at the end of Tag der Toten. So essentially, our heroes did succeed in creating a world without the undead and the influence of the ether, but they didn't destroy the ether. They just contained it somewhere else. They just sort of pushed it all into one spot. And now, since there's so much infinite power in there, it's just sort of leaking out and cracking into the new reality. So this new storyline is confirmed to be called the Dark Ether story. And it's really cool. I'm really excited to see what they do. The Dark Ether story is going to pick up pretty much right where Tag der Toten left off. So, or, well, not right after. It picks up in the future, because what seemingly happened, at least... I can't tell if that was my mic or not. Is my mic okay? Can somebody type in chat? Just type it's okay. If it's okay. If I'm lagging, please let me know. Real quick, because I just heard a noise in my headphone and that scared me. Also, Cat, please leave pity like. It's okay. Okay. So, basically, what seems to have happened is at the end of Tag der Toten, Sam and Eddie arrived in this new world, and they've been there for a good 20, possibly even, well, for a good at least 10 years. They've been in this new reality, if not close to 20, because Sam looks to be in her like mid-20s, early 30s at the beginning of the at the beginning of the Die Maschine intro. So I'm willing to bet that she is that it's not a lot of, some people are saying that it's like a new Samantha and that she is just like the same person but not like this, like genetically but not like the original Samantha. I disagree. I think that this is the same Samantha, and the reason she is so invested is because she's afraid that, because she was the one that killed Nikolai. If you watch that cutscene, she was the one that actually saved everybody, because Nikolai killed all of Primus and Ultimus. He was the last one alive, and then he handed his gun to Sam and said, "You have to kill me too." She shot him, and then the multiverse ended. Because he had destroyed the summoning key, and Primus and Ultimus were the only things keeping it alive. So with them dead, that was it. That was the end. So she goes in, and she is super invested in this now. And what it seems to me like is that we are sort of going to get like factions of sorts. Because this new story basically takes place, and you have the Omega Group, which is a group that was referred to in some of the reveal campaign stuff as basically they know where the outbreak zones are, they know where all of the Dark Ether stuff is, and they have plans to harness that power because they are a Russian rogue science division. Kind of like if you ever saw Captain America, the First Avenger, it's kind of like Hydra, but for Russia. So the Omega Group is up against Requiem from the CIA, who are there to essentially contain and hopefully close the outbreak zones for good. Is the Dark Ether different than the Ether? Yes. The Ether is basically okay, so there's the Ether, and the Ether is where Dr. Monty and the Keepers are from. And they're sort of the lesser of two evils. Like, they're not good guys, but they're not bad guys, so there's that. So Monty and them are from there, and that's where the house is. That's where Samantha and Maxis were in Revelations. Like, that was all in the Ether. The Dark Ether is where the Apothicons were from, and where Element 115 comes from, where all the zombies come from, where they, when we kill them, how they keep coming back. Their bodies are just materialized through the Dark Ether. The Dark Ether is just sort of containing their souls. The same thing like the Mob of the Dead characters, if you've ever seen anything from that map, they are trapped in a pocket dimension that is sort of created from the Dark Ether. Shadows of Evil is the same way. Samantha was able to sort of wield both, seemingly. Like, she could kind of tap... Okay, so she wielded the MPD, and the MPD was a link to the Dark Ether, but the Apothicons designed it to breach the Ether. Like, they wanted to use it to access the Ether. So she can kind of, like, tap into the power of both, but she's a child, so she doesn't really know what she's doing when she's growing up, so she sort of figures it out along the way. But now, obviously, she has no powers anymore because she's no longer connected to the Dark Ether. She left that universe, so all the multiverse, all that stuff, it's all gone. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do, because it seems like Die Maschine is almost a souped-up particle accelerator, and they sort of accidentally cracked the fabric of reality, and now the Dark Ether is seeping through. Because the zombies we see, some of the ones in the trailer look like they're from Mob of the Dead, some of them look like they're from Moon, some of them look like they're from Der Eisendrache, because they all look different. And if you look at them all, they don't all look the same. So it's not new zombies that we're fighting. It's zombies from all of the previous maps. They're just being sort of flooded into the outbreak zones because what zombies essentially do in the storyline, they're not what you would expect. They're not what you would assume either. In typical horror, the zombie virus is the biggest thing to worry about. In this, it's more the zombies are conduits for the dark ether. Wherever they are, the dark ether can spread. Same thing with Element 115. So, yeah, Element 115 can be built into different forms, but the zombies are a telltale sign of the presence of the dark ether. Like the Shadow Man, who is the leader of the Apothicons. Apothicon presence is a good indicator of the dark ether. But a lot of that stuff is the dark ether. So, you look at it, and what we're seeing now is basically, in the trailer, you see a lot of stuff. Like, it almost seems like there is a dark ether mode for the map. Like, you either pass through a portal or interact with something and the map is sort of engulfed in it. But what it seems like is this is a little bit different than it used to be, because in Black Ops, actually in World at War through BO3, all of those maps weren't just like affected by the dark ether. Like, there wasn't just the presence of the dark ether there. The dark ether had consumed that world. Like, Element 115 was so overused, the radiation of it, like, spread to the whole world at that point. To such an extent that, like, at the end of Buried, Maxis, who takes control of the dark ether from Richthofen, because there's a whole thing where Samantha loses her powers for a short time, and then she kind of gets them back after a little while. Like, in Black Ops 4, she gets her powers back, but then she doesn't really use them. Can you explain the difference of Element 115 and the dark ether? There is no difference. The Apothicons are conduits for the dark ether, and they create Element 115. They sort of excrete it. You see it in the Revelations cutscene, like, they just sort of create it. They wield the dark ether, and the dark ether, when it takes physical form, is Element 115. However, it almost seems like there is two sides of it, where there's also the ether's Element 115, and I'm curious as to whether that means the colors of 115, because there is a red and a green 115. I'm curious as to whether or not that means that, like, one of them is different than the other. But the blue Element 115 you see throughout much of Zombies is the dark ether in physical form. And so, taking a step back and looking at everything, from storyline to gameplay to everything, it looks fantastic. There's a weapon rarity system, like in Warzone now, for zombies, which seems cool, because they basically said you can bring any gun you want into the map, but weapon rarity is based off of damage through attachments and everything. So it seems like you bring in, a lot of people are saying this too, it seems like you'll spawn in with whatever weapon you want, but it'll be a white weapon. Like a gray AR in Fortnite, or a white SMG in Warzone. You'll drop in, you'll have that gun, but then that weapon will not be nearly as powerful as, like, your highest tier, your orange tiered weapons that you can get most likely out of the box, maybe some off the wall. And then the final thing is, like, gold tier, which are wonder weapons, like the ray gun and the new wonder weapon. So overall, yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm a storyline buff, so I got a little invested in the story. I'm very excited to see what they do with it. I don't know if I'll pre-order yet. I'll base that off the beta when we get access to more maps and weapons and stuff. But the storyline looks sick. Honestly, it looks sick. And the trailer is really, really cool. Oh, and Pack-a-Punch looks really cool too. But yeah, I don't really know exactly what they're doing, but from what I can tell, it's shaping up to be a good year. So yeah, with that said, I'm going to end the video here. Oh, in the Forbidden game, aka Fortnite, there are also mythics for some reason. Well, mythics, like there used to be the sword and stuff, those are mythics. That's basically the equivalent of a wonder weapon, they're gonna say now. Because in the trailer, you see it, like the box, when you open it, is just pure white. But when a weapon comes out of it, it changes color to reflect the weapon rarity that you got. So if you get the wonder weapon, it's just gold. Like, the light coming off of the box is gold. But if you got, like, let's say the weapon rarities are white, green, purple, orange, and then gold for wonder weapons, let's say you got a purple weapon, then the box light would be purple. And I think that's super cool. But yeah, with that said, I think I'm going to end the stream here. So thanks everybody for coming out and watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Comment down below how you're enjoying the content lately, as well as anything you'd like to see on the channel in the future. Also, be sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss a stream. From Blabbers, he'd like to say goodbye to all of you guys before I do, so... I don't really know what to segue off of that, but... Blabbers says bye. Yeah, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because it helps out, and makes me very happy. And with that said, I will catch you all on the next one. Bye, guys.